Silver Springs, the 205-acre master plan community consisting of 6 subdivisions, is going to be offered for auction on the week of March 4th to the 10th. It's a public auction. Each individual lot subdivision can be bid on. Multiple could be bid on, and the actual whole complete subdivision consisting of all 6 subdivisions can be bid on as well. My name is Gord Doell. I'm the developer representative for Silver Springs Master Plan Community. It's a 205-acre subdivision in Surrey, North Dakota, 7 minutes east of Minot. Brookside was the actual first phase of the subdivision and received immediate market acceptance. And there's 14 premium lots that are available that are all zoned R4. And they range from 60 feet to 90 foot wide. And some of them are also walkout basements that back the horticultural wonderland of Inspiration Park. Stonework was phase 2, and that is on the other side of the coulee and the Inspiration Park, where it has the community center, which is the old grain bin that was converted to an area that could be for family gatherings and friends gatherings and what have you. It's right beside the park with the zip line and the trailheads to the walking trails. There's approximately 2.3 acres of running, walking, biking trails and bridges that meander back and forth across the coulee. And the Stonebrook Townhouse subdivision is just east of the single-family dwellings of Stonebrook. The lots are all zoned R4 as well, so you could build up to a 4-plex on each lot if you wanted to. City of Surrey is wonderful to work with when it comes to any types of changing to zoning or application use. Whatever makes sense and it's in the highest and best use of the community, they would be in full support of it, has been my experience. The Stonebrook Townhouse subdivision is planned for 114 single separate entrance townhouses on 6 different parcels that make up for the total acreage of the townhouse proposal. You know, Geyser Peaks consists of actually 3 individual lots. They range between 5 and 7 acres, and it totals 19. And the area is zoned commercial, but it could be changed to anything that would make sense to be, again, highest and best use for the marketplace and the community at the time of application. Village Landing is right on 2nd Avenue, also known as County Road 12, which is kind of the beautiful drive into Minot. It's approximately 7 minutes to get to the state fairgrounds. And you actually drive by the North Dakota Port Authority, on the way. And its highest and best use is anything from restaurant to hair salon, grocery store, medical satellite type of offices would be so ideal. The seniors community center is right across the street from that, and the need for dentist and veterinary and medical would really go well. A medical center or drugstore. There's a tree line that runs north of the Village Landing and planned area for the retail and commercial and professional office portion of that subdivision. And we're thinking that Hidden Village is a real quaint name for it because you can't see it unless you drive through the tree line to get there. Highest and best use for that would be determined by the actual purchaser. It could range from light industrial warehouse condo, which is in strong demand right now in that market. Toy barns for residents. They could park their truck if they're, let's say they're a trade, whether it's a plumber or electrician or HVAC or a welder or equipment operator, a landscaper. They could have their own toy barn there, type of a warehouse condo, and then they could park and just, ride their bike on Inspiration Trail to their house. That's one thought that we've heard is definitely in need. But also, because of the seniors community center across the street there, 55 plus single level type development, could be townhouse or single family, would work as well. So the Paseo, the 174 single family R4 zoned, it's planned for that. It's currently zoned as farm, and it's being farmed currently. And it is also got one parcel on there that would be available for a multifamily or some sort of a community center or sportsplex. That would be up to the city. But again, because it is zoned for agriculture and planned for the residential, the city of Surrey would be open to whatever, again, would be highest and best use for that. It's all development approved, ready to go, and all the infrastructure as far as sewer and water is right there it's already ready to go for expansion. So when it comes to the well-known housing shortage in the Minot, Surrey community area, there's been a lot of announcements with respect to the economic development. The Department of Defense has been dealing with the manufacturing facility, which, from what I understand, is ready to go now for the Interballistic Continental Missile Project. I think it's called the Sentinel Project. And that's a manufacturing plant that is at the Air Force Base. The second military development that is being introduced is the manufacturing plant for the refurbishment of weaponry. The one that's announced now is the refurbishment of the B-52s. All of that alone has been announced that there'll be thousands of families coming in, creating a lot of jobs. A recent announcement that was made that has been on the Dakotan with Jonathan Starr, which is a really good source to go to get information on understanding what's going on with respect to that community of Minot and Surrey. It would be the Dakotan clips on YouTube. And the North American pig iron plant, which is approximately 5 minutes east of the Silver Spring subdivision. I think that the 700-acre subdivision that they're making this pig iron manufacturing plant is bringing approximately, I've heard, 14 to 22 or 2,300 families just for employment to run the actual plant. And the funny part about it is that this has been all master planned a long time ago with respect to the North Dakota Port Authority. What's unique about the location of Silver Springs in context to that is that there's 2 Class A railroads that service all of North America right there, right across the street from AGT Foods, which is also coming and expanding as well. And the reason why the North American Iron chose that location is because of the natural gas. Minnesota has enough pig iron to provide and supply the world for 200 years, but they don't have the rail service and they don't have the natural gas. So the North Dakota Port Authority, when it started in the conceptual back in 2012, is now coming to fruition. And this is why it's a good opportunity to have a first mover advantage for any type of real estate developer, house builder, business that would be in support of all of these new businesses that are coming to that region. And it's an exciting time. And there's a saying Brian Tracy often used in his Psychology of Achievement, and he says, some good things come to people who wait, but only left by others who hustle. So we're happy to announce that we're going to be doing an auction. And this auction is going to be a public auction. It's available to the public starting March 4th. It's going to run until March 10th. There's 6 subdivisions, as I mentioned earlier, and there's packages and there's the information that we'll make available so that it's easy to find. But there's also a single auction for the complete subdivision that one can have as well. So if there's individual bidders that are bidding on 1 or 2 or multiple subdivisions, they can deal with the successful bidder who bought the whole subdivision, if that's the way it goes. We're just not sure.